Here we are coming up on Nelly. You get on board here. And back those new solar panels, one each side. Nice, thank you. Well, so here we are aboard Nelly 1, and we're going to talk about the book, why you would want to read it or not. I wrote it as a poem in the beginning, and then gravitated to prose, and all the while Pat was punching out some cartoons, and she'd read a little bit of what I wrote and then get an idea in her head. Out comes a cartoon. So that's how it kind of started. Started with the poem. It took me 2 years to write that sucker. And it follows the logbook. It starts from right up in Cordova, Alaska, goes on down to Panama and across to Hawaii and back up to Port Townsend. So that's the basic beginning of the story, how it got there. Pat and I got married just months before we took off on that whole journey. We had a great kelp season, herring row on kelp up in Cordova. Most people probably haven't even heard of that one, but it used to be a pretty big deal before Exxon Valdez came in and fouled up the place. Anyway, beyond that, I hate talking about that one. We had a good season that year. That was 10 years prior to Exxon Valdez. But we made some money and got this crazy idea. I had the idea all over years, gonna go sailing someday, but finally got an opportunity. And took our little cash pile and jumped on an Amtrak. It went to the East Coast. A couple of idiots in the East Coast, I tell you, you don't belong there. So anyway, we found a boat at the Newport Used Boat Show, and it was Nelly 1. No, it wasn't. It was Calypso. Whoops. Okay, stop. Boom. Done. Yeah. So here we are again. Talk about Calypso. What I'd like to talk about is the boat, Calypso herself. Amazing craft, that boat. Don't know much about it. In fact, I don't know anything about it. And I would sure like, if anybody knows of A.A. Bernard, 1952, 3, like that, Woburn, Massachusetts. He built the boat, and I think he did it like in his backyard, something like that. Maybe he had a yard of some sort, an actual boat yard, but I have no idea. Anyway, I'm curious if anybody ever reads this book and then comes up with that answer. I'd sure like to hear it. I'll give you a book. I'll sign one and send it out to you. In fact, let's do this. If anybody reading the book or whatever finds Calypso, I lost a boat. I don't know. I traded it off and with a fella up in Cordova, and on July 4th, about 80. I don't know when it was. 82, maybe, like that, and maybe 83. And the last time I saw it was around New Year's in 1989. We saw her in Mats Bay, and she was looking a little sad, a lot sad. So anyway, if you get an idea that you know where Calypso is, you can always, I would assume if that little tag saying who built her, there's a little bronze tag on the cabin side, and it's engraved, and I imagine it would still be there. Anyway, I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to keep this short because I want to do little short ones. I don't want to bug you. But I want to talk about Calypso again because, like I said, she was an amazing craft. And I think you'll come to appreciate it if you read the book. Okay, that's it. So here we are again, folks. Got a little project here. Stoke the fire. There we are. Yep. Gotta get a good hot fire going. Gonna be baking some bread here shortly. And, anyway, I wanted to talk about Calypso, good old Calypso, and what a marvelous little boat she was, carrying us through tremendous seas in the North Pacific. That's where she really shone. We got in a storm off the Gulf of Tehuantepec for several days, and we were impressed. We were impressed with how she acted in that blow. And then went up to North Pacific, September, equinox month. Oh cow, oh man, yeah, that's when she showed her stuff. Boy, oh boy. Some big waves. One wave that you see on the cover there, that was free falling. I don't know how many stories, because I had time to think about it as it was falling, and thinking I was gonna see our maker there. That would look like it was gonna be it. You're exploding the trough, you know. And but when we hit, she held together. I was in disbelief. And then from then on, we just got pounded. We got pounded for a whole month. We had a couple old breaks. We sailed like crazy when we did. But basically, we got pounded all the way to Washington. Hang on here. I got to check the dough. Yep, it's looking pretty good. How's that look, folks? Rising up pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay. Anyway, there's that. And then we got fire's good. My God. I think I'm gonna oil her up and stick it in the oven here. Hang on, folks. But I'll stop. Okay. Got her all greased up. It's Thin River wheat, about a cup and a half of Thin River wheat, and a cup of what I got in there, about a third of a cup of rye, and 2/3 of a cup of what is that? Oh yeah, what's that good stuff? Buckwheat. Ooh, buckwheat and rye. And then I threw some little aniseed in there. Pretty good, I think. Now I got her in the oven. I better watch myself here. I want to get this puppy hot. Get her hot. Yeah, Calypso. Like I said, I don't know when it was in the lines of the boat. If you look at her on the back cover there, look at the after run of that boat. Beautiful long after run. Yeah, really sweet on the water when she's sailing, and with that wide transom stern, had tremendous lift power. You know, she'll come up, and she took water sometimes on the over. She's building up the cockpit, the transom, whole caboodle there. The water just pour in the louvers. Sometimes, like I say, I'm going to mention in the book, it seemed like the boat was underwater. Water was coming in from all the portholes and blowing through the portholes, and the front hatch was just like, it was like underwater. It was just poured, and but we just pump her out, keep pumping. We were good at pumping water. So anyhow, how much time have I got in this puppy? That's 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, well, anyway, what else can I say about that boat? Is that once that mizzen sail was up and reefed, just let her go. Just let her go, and she'll take care of you. A marvelous, marvelous ride. but we got here. What can I say? Okay, folks, that's my other second spot there. And I got to tend this bread. This bread's important. Okay, I'm out. There we are. Well, another of Calypso's fine attributes was her ability to sail around the reefs and not damage anything. Jeez, we wound ourselves around all kinds of reef systems between Belize, Mexico, Belize, Honduras. Boy, oh boy, just some treacherous sailing. But she was so nimble. Oh my goodness. She was able to do it if you could just keep her off the reef, keep her on bare sand, looking for that white patches of sand. Here comes the bread, by the way. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh shit. Maybe it's too hot. I don't know. It's burning. Damn. I don't know. Oh shit. I didn't realize my fire was so hot. Oh well. Well, what can I do? We'll find out. There it is. I only went for a half hour, a little more. Oh well. I guess what do we got here? Yeah, anyway, let that cool down here. Looks like, I guess he's going to be, well, I hope it didn't dry her out on the inside. That would be the problem here. But, yeah, here, I'll give you another good look at it. Let's see. Scorched out on one end there. Oh, bummer. I don't know. That's not a good sign. So, hopefully it'll be okay. Well, sir, let me show. I think, let's see, what else? About the boat. Anything else about the boat right off of the hand? Just sailing around the reefs handily. No, that's about it for the moment. Big seas and hairy sailing around reefs, that about covers her abilities, which is pretty wide range of sailing potential in that boat. Being able to take big seas and sail in places where most boats just won't go. Even Calypso shouldn't have been there. Okay, I guess that's it. I got to find out what happened with this bread. It's not looking real good. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll hit on this dark side first. See what. Oh God. Ooh, owie. Got a crust. Ow. Ooh, hot. That's not the bread. That's the handle of the knife is over by the stove. Okay, there. Whew. Looks like it's cooked. Yeah, it's cooked through. Look at that. Ooh, nice rye bread. Well, you know, it calls for some butter. Get some butter here. Whoa, big old chunk. Too much. There we go. I'll take all of it. Whew, yeah. Good. There's a meltdown on there. And I'll give you a report here. Put that right down there. Here it is. It's too hot to hold, really. Okay. Killer. Absolutely. Killer. I think it's that Pin River wheat. I think that's it. And that and the buckwheat. The rye, just a little bit of rye, you know. But that buckwheat makes a big difference. And that not a lot of anise in it. Just a little taste. Not much. So anyway, as far as Calypso goes, yeah, I hope you enjoy the book, you know. I really do. I hope you get into the poetry. It's, you know, most people say, poetry, well, what do you do that for, you know? Well, you know, that's just how I like to write, you know. I like there's some moments in there. You go through that poetry, every once in a while one will hit you. Trust me, every once in a while you'll come across a poem that, whoa, yeah, I see that, you know, and I didn't have to write 10,000 words to show it to you. I wrote maybe 20 words or 30 words. So that's what that's all about. I'm lazy. Anyway, I want to enjoy my bread. I'm going to call it a success. It's a little dark here. All right. It's good. All right. I'm out.